Matpat from the Game Theorist is retiring, and I think it's important for me to get my, thoughts out there as well. It came out of nowhere, but I am not surprised, and that is a sentiment that a lot of people are sharing online. So on March 9th, I believe, there will be 10 theory videos, and then after that, it'll be over. He will retire, go into the behind-the-scenes stuff, spend time with his family, do other projects that he's always, wanted to do, and other hosts will take over. I think it's important for a lot of people to recognize this is an important moment here on YouTube. When we talk about the OG YouTubers and the ones that shaped and paved the way for a lot of newcomers, and the ones that actually shaped the platform at the time with unique, creative, and innovative videos, and really elevated the platform to what it is today, to be taken seriously, well, to the most part, it is because of YouTubers like him. There's a surge recently that we're seeing with a lot of YouTubers, either taking a break or just completely retiring and going behind the scenes to spend, more time with the families and whatnot. Tom Scott, and there are others, I will, of course, cannot name every single one of them here, but they are generally big YouTubers who I grew up watching are retiring, and for one reason or another, whether it be they're, not satisfied with the platforms, new policies, the way it just doesn't hit anymore, or they just want to, spend time with family, because this platform, this job can sometimes be exhausting. And when I say exhausting, it might come across as ungrateful, right? There are a lot of people here who are blessed with the exposure and the platform that they have. Sometimes it just go unnoticed. And people can be ungrateful, and even though I am nowhere close to anyone, I myself understand, and I take this seriously, the fact that even if it's 87,000, I am still blessed to be in a position that I am. But we gotta acknowledge, sometimes this can get a little too much emotionally, and because everything is changing rapidly so fast, you gotta compete with people who are more energetic, people who are more, up to the task, up to the speed, and, breaking algorithms and what. It can be too much sometimes. And for one reason or another, people can be like, I am putting my coat, this is it for me. And Matpat is one of those cases where he's going out on high. The Theorists' channels have never been, never been this high in terms of viewership and whatnot. There's always the sentiment of respect. It was just transforming. The whole Theorist thing was just transforming into a new thing. He just had 4 channels now. And in the recently, he's been getting a lot of, hatred and a lot of, toxicity, that is attracted towards him because of the videos that he make. He can be sometimes so out there. That's why I loved his content. It was just so, sometimes it was just so out there. It was so random. We just piece 2 random things together that you can find, out of context clips online. It's just so hilarious. People who don't like him are coming forth and saying nobody, was doing it like him. And the reason I'm talking about it here today, because part of the sole reason why I was doing theory videos here on the internet, YouTube, was because of him. If you go back to my early theory videos, early, when I say early, I really mean early, you can see a lot of inspiration, the way I was structuring my videos, the way I was writing my scripts, the way I was, editing my videos. I was trying to achieve, because for me, that was the standard. That was the quality that I wanted to achieve with my videos as well. Of course, I then realized, I can't do that. He's his own thing. I'm my own person, but he set the roadmap for a lot of us. A lot of your favorite, creators are inspired by him. Theory videos and theory channels wouldn't be here without him. Guys like Super Horror Bro, FNAF, Right Host, and there's just so many others great out there examples that is elevated because of Game Theorist, and it is just a sad moment. It is a sad moment, an understandable moment, and a sad moment that he's going out, but he is going away on a high note. The funny thing is, a lot of people remember him from FNAF, but I've actually liked him for videos other than FNAF. I watched a couple of his FNAF videos early on. When I say early on, I mean early FNAF videos, but it was his takes on other games that really made me a fan of his videos. Then came film theories, and that was a whole thing. Whenever he would make a video on a topic that I was interested in, I was like, yo, I gotta check this out. And I'll stop everything and watch that. So I'm gonna miss him. a lot of people are gonna miss him, and there's gonna be a huge, hole when he's gone to be filled. And I'm sure the new hosts are gonna be fine. They're gonna transition smoothly because they've been, with him for a long time, and, they'll be fine. But you can't help but just feel sad that an important part of where we are is, gonna be no longer here. I've said during December 2022, I believe, you can find the video where I made a video of similar nature where I was saying, this can be exhausting for me as well. And I'm nowhere near, where some would even consider a mid-YouTuber in terms of, exposure and views and whatnot. So if it gets sometimes frustrating and exhausting for me, imagine the big YouTubers who have multiple channels to run. And yes, I kinda hope that one day, it might be sooner rather than later, or it might be a little later, that one day I can go out on a high as well, and I can come out here, sit down, and be like, you know what, guys, I think I've achieved everything I wanted to here on this platform, and it is time for me to go and leave a legacy behind. Hopefully it is more than enough. We don't know. But for the time being, I just want to focus on 2024. For the time being, I just want to focus on the content that I made in 2024, Dark Deception, and the other stuff, and just, make content with positivity and energy and whatnot, and do things that I want to do. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, Matpat, we'll miss you, and we wish you good luck for your future endeavors, and we cannot wait to see what you bring. All the good stuff through other projects and mediums. Thank you.